laws and regulations govern or cover employees for layoff situations? Because we have seen a lot of layoffs across the board, across different companies, larger ones, smaller ones, and startups as such. What should employees be aware of, Amit?
The first thing which employees should be aware of, and I always believe that self awareness is very important. So you need to understand first what category you fall into.
Right.
So various jurisdictions, there are different definitions about uh, the way employees are categorized. Let's say in India, you have workman versus managerial workforce.
Right.
And then top of it, there is something called as management as well.
Right.
So mostly, just in general parlance, let me explain this. Workmen are those who are performing clerical and administrative duties.
Mhm.
Mostly ICs, individual contributors. If you
Mhm.
really look into the uh, IT side of ITS industry side of things,
Mhm.
so it is most of those ICs, individual
Right.
contributors, which falls into the category of workman.
Mhm.
Then the category two is managerial resource who are performing supervisory duties.
Right.
So those people are categorized as managerial resource.
Okay.
And then third category is management, which is most of the leadership team.
Mhm.
They would fall into the category of management.
Sure.
uh, and I'm sure you must have guessed, but management gets the least protection, and workmen gets the highest protection under the Indian laws.
Right.
And that's not the case everywhere across the globe.
Yeah.
But yes, India is a bit unique when it comes to providing protection under the local laws, and especially on retrenchment and redundancies.
Right.
So it is limited to workmen right now,
Mhm.
and even in future, when these labor codes are going to come into picture, I don't think there is any significant change which is going to come in.
Right. Great. I mean, can we also look at regulations that govern employees in Philippines as well?
Yeah, so the difference between Philippines and India is that I talked about the categories here. So in Philippines, the only one category which is exempted is the management.
Mhm.
Apart from that, there is no such categorization as such managerial or non-managerial resource. That is, there is no concept of workman in Philippines.
Ah,
Everybody falls into the scope of employee. So there is a simple term employee, and that includes both managerial resource and workmen, as far as Philippines law is concerned, because there is no concept of workmen in Philippines.
all right.
But then coming back to India, as I said,
Sure.
workman is really I would say ambiguous as well, but he used concept to understand
Mhm.
whether, and that's why it becomes important. And as I talked about being self-aware, so it
Mhm.
becomes very important that you know exactly which category I am falling in, so
Yeah.
that I understand my rights better, and I can exactly negotiate with my employer if need be,
Mhm.
or demand my employers to meet those rights I have.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for that.